Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from 6-String Fingerpicking. In this lesson, we're learning how to play my fingerstyle arrangement of Such a Simple Thing by Ray LaMontagne. So this is such a beautiful song. I am a huge Ray LaMontagne fan, so it's going to be a real pleasure for me to teach you how to play this song. We've got a capo on the 3rd fret and we're in standard tuning, and the intro is nice and simple. It goes like this. Okay, so that's just speaking as if there were no capo, just a G chord, and then to a C chord. So there's lots of room for maneuver. Ray's one of those players, I imagine, that never plays the same thing twice. So feel free to change the strum pattern or whatever a little bit if you want to. I think Ray probably wouldn't mind too much. So just holding down that 3rd fret on the 6th string, I'll play that with, strings 2, 3 and 4 in there as well. And then strum down, and then up, bass, so like, and then down, up, down. Okay, so that's how I do it, but there's a whole number of ways you could strum through that. For instance, you can mix it up a little bit. Anyway, onto the C chord. So I'll start, with the 3rd finger held on, but lift off your 1st and 2nd finger on that C chord. Strum down. I'll use my thumb because I want it to sound nice and soft. And then hammer the rest of the chord on, followed by one more strum. So something like that. So all together. And then basically you just go through that twice. So back to the G. And you can play it exactly the same, but sometimes what I'll do is I'll hammer the 2nd fret on the 5th string and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So something like that. So you can put that in if you want to. And then back to a C. And the C exactly the same as before. Okay, so here's the intro once more. So that's, and then we're into the verse. So again, on a G chord, just play the bass and then a light strum, bass after that, and then I'll play strings 2, 3 and 6 together, and this is where the melody starts. So once you've done that, then play the 2nd string on its own, open, and then 2 on the 3rd, and then open 3rd, and that's your G chord. So, and then it goes to a C chord. Alright, so, and then we go to a C chord, but you want to start with your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and play that with the bass note of the C chord, and then play the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So I'll roll my finger there, and then strum the chord. So like that, bass, strum, so. And then I'll probably strum a really quick up strum, and then do that C hammer, just the second finger this time, and then strum the chord again. So like just the C, something like that, and then so here, still holding down a C chord, really play the 5th string, the 4th, and then the open 3rd, and then the open 3rd again, and hammer the 2nd, like that. So, and then that goes to a G. So let this note tie over, and then play the bass note of a G, and then open strings 3 and 4. So, okay, and then we just strum our way through the G chord after that. So I might play a quick up strum, bass, and then strum, and then I'll kind of make it a sus4 chord on that G. So let me play it up to speed. See that? Up, down, down. Playing that sus4 1st fret on the 2nd. And then one more strum. And that's first time through the progression, or the first couple of lines of the verse. Okay, and so continuing. So that's basically the same as before. So from when the melody starts, so that's on the G chord, bass note with the 2nd string, and then the 2nd string again, and then 2 open on the 3rd string, and then we roll our fingers across the C chord just like we did before. So 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then strum, bass, strum, quick up strum. We do that hammer on the 4th string on the C chord again. So it's basically exactly the same as before so far. And then we get, so that's 2nd fret on the 4th string, open 3rd string, and then hammer from open to 2nd on the 3rd string, bass on the G now, and then open G string twice. And then again we've got, so basically exactly the same as the first time through the chord progression for the verse, but the melody is ever so slightly different. Let's go right the way back to the beginning of the verse, and I'll play up to that point. Okay, so then it goes straight back to a G, strum, and then so that's the tell me what your heart wants. Okay, so getting into the chorus, you're going to go to a G but with an F sharp in the bass, so 2nd fret held down on the 6th string. You want to play that with the open 2nd and 3rd string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string, add that, and you can kind of just strum that twice. So big, and then 3rd fret on, and then you want to play the open high E. So, and then it's to an E minor chord, and I'll play strings 1, 2, and 6, and then a light strum down, targeting the top couple of strings. Then I'll play the 5th string on an E minor chord, and then pull off 3rd to open on the 2nd string. That goes to a C. Holding down a C, I'll play strings 3, 4 and 5, bass, and then bass again, but with the open high E string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd, and then again open 2nd. Okay, so that's like, sorry, should be open, and then to a G, and I'll play my G like this. So that's the 3rd fret on the 2nd, and then the 3rd fret on the 6th. Play those both together, and then I'll hammer 2 to 4 on the 3rd string. So followed by a really light strum. Okay, so just fill out the space with some light strums. And then we do that sus again on a G chord to open, targeting strings 2, 3 and 4. Strum, bass on a G chord, and then strings 2 and 6. I'll probably play it like this, I'm not sure. And then 2nd on the 3rd string, twice. My heart is like paper. So then it goes to a C, but a C without your 1st finger on. Play the 2nd string open with the bass note, and then 2nd on the 3rd string, and then open 3rd string, and then on just a regular C chord, 4th string and 6th string. So that's like, and then followed by a little strum, and then I'll do that little hammer again on the C, and then we get that. So it's on a C chord, we've done a hammer, strum, and then play strings 2, 5 and 4, open 3rd, and then hammer open to 2nd on the 3rd string, and then it goes back to a G. So play the bass note on a G, and then open 3rd string twice. So that's quite a lot. Let's go back to going into the chorus. I guess this is the chorus that we're going over here. Sorry. That's it. And then so you just got 2 bars on the G after that, and you strum it the same way as we have every other time basically. So the sus, down, might fill up to the last bar, I might play strings 2, 3, 4 and 6, strum down, up, bass, bass, down. So something like that. So we've covered a lot there. Let's go right the way back to the beginning and play that part. Play all of that. And then that goes into, I guess we call it the bridge. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it will and you want to learn how to play the bridge, that is going to be available down below this video in the description. So if you want to learn the whole song, check it out and you get the whole lesson right away. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com for loads more great fingerstyle guitar lessons.